at 6:15 a.m. on April 5, 2026. While the world was waking up to a quiet Sunday morning, the digital landscape of the Montecito empire underwent a surgical extraction. Without a single press release or a word of warning, Meghan Markle's brand, American Riviera Orchard, has been scrubbed. Every single frame featuring Prince Harry has vanished from the official website and social media grid. This is not a technical glitch. This is the first phase of a high-stakes brand decoupling that signals the definitive end of the Sussex era as we know it. If you are watching this, you are witnessing the aftermath of a nuclear detonation in the British High Court that has finally reached the shores of California. Welcome to an urgent investigation into the collapse of the House of Montecito. Before we dissect the classified documents from this morning's legal briefings, make sure you are subscribed to this channel. Hit the like button right now if you believe the truth deserves to be heard, and drop a comment below with the word accountability to join our community of investigators. The motive behind this sudden erasure is as cold as it is calculated. Meghan Markle is no longer just angry, she is cutting her losses. Sources close to the Duchess report that the atmosphere inside their $19 million estate has turned from icy to hostile. At exactly 2:14 a.m. this morning, lights were burning bright in the second-floor West Wing office of the Montecito mansion. Inside, a team of 4 elite crisis management lawyers was seen drafting a document titled Statement of Individual Liability. The catalyst: a series of leaked Facebook threads from 2011 that have effectively turned Prince Harry into a toxic asset. For years, the couple sold a curated narrative. In their 2022 Netflix documentary, Meghan Markle looked into the camera and told the world that she called her husband H as a secret, intimate shorthand for their unique love. But the ghost of 2011 has just entered the chat. The High Court in London has officially verified messages between Prince Harry and a journalist he claimed under oath he barely knew. Court records show Prince Harry was the one who initiated contact, writing, and I quote, "It is H." In case you were confused by the name and picture, he wasn't just talking to any journalist. He was flirtatiously messaging Charlotte Griffiths of the very newspaper he is currently suing for millions. In a devastating series of exchanges, the Duke of Sussex refers to her as Sugar and Griff. He jokes about racing her in his blue Golf GTI. But the line that has reportedly sent Meghan Markle into a state of pure fury is Prince Harry's own words. "Miss our movie snuggles. Think about the irony." While Prince Harry spent the last 5 years calling the British press a criminal enterprise, the evidence now shows him signing off messages to a reporter with rows of kisses. He told a judge in 2024 that he had no friendly relationships with journalists. That lie, now proven by digital fingerprints, has triggered a perjury risk that could see the Duke facing criminal investigations. According to an insider present during the 2 a.m. meeting, Meghan Markle's reaction was clinical. She reportedly told her lead advisor, "I did not give up my life to be dragged down by a ghost from a decade ago. If he lied to the court, he lied to me. This is the PR mechanism of survival." Meghan Markle is pivoting from power couple to independent woman misled by an impulsive husband. The timing is critical. In less than 3 weeks, the couple is scheduled to land in Sydney for a high-profile tour of Australia. But the ground has shifted. The Not Our King protests have evolved into Not His Brother rallies. With a projected debt of $30 million in legal fees and security costs, the Sussexes needed the Australian tour to be a financial triumph. Instead, it is becoming a gauntlet of public ridicule. The financial pressure is immense. The decoupling of the brand is a desperate attempt to save Meghan Markle's upcoming lifestyle contracts from Prince Harry's legal fallout. If Prince Harry is found in contempt of court or investigated for perjury, his visa status in the United States becomes a target for the Department of Homeland Security. Meghan Markle knows this. By erasing him from her digital footprint this morning, she is signaling to her investors that she is a solo act. The evidence is mounting, and the timeline is undeniable. Prince Harry's crusades were built on a foundation of selective memory that has finally collapsed. We are tracking every move from the Montecito legal team as they prepare for the fallout of the Australia cancellation. Do not look away. The next 6 hours will determine if Prince Harry remains a resident of California or becomes a man without a country. Subscribe and turn on notifications, because our next update involves a silver briefcase seen leaving the estate at 4 a.m. This is breaking news. And the story is only just beginning. The digital scrubbing in Montecito was just the smoke. We have now accessed the fire. As of this morning, April 5th, 2026, a leaked internal financial summary from the Sussex's legal representatives reveals a catastrophic liability. The total projected debt for Prince Harry, following his failed litigation against Associated Newspapers, has reached a staggering $30 million. This is not a simple legal bill. This is a cost-order death spiral triggered by what the court calls indemnity costs, a penalty reserved for those who bring cases based on questionable evidence or misleading testimony. The High Court of Justice in London has just issued Order Number 102/2026. This document is a legal ultimatum. It demands that the Duke of Sussex provide a written explanation for the stark contradiction between his sworn testimony in January 2024 and the digital timestamps recovered from late 2011. In 2024, he told a judge he had no personal relationship with the press. In 2026, the world is reading his own messages where he calls a journalist sugar and invites her for movie snuggles. The media is not just reporting on this, they are weaponizing it. The Daily Mail has officially branded their counteroffensive as Operation H-Bomb. It is a brutal irony. The very nickname Meghan Markle used to signify their private, untouchable bond in their Netflix documentary, H, was the same code Prince Harry used to flirt with the tabloid world a decade before they met. According to sources within the newspaper's legal team, the H-bomb strategy was designed to wait until the final moment of the trial to achieve maximum credibility destruction. The fallout has already crossed the Pacific and landed in Australia. The couple's upcoming tour, intended to be a multi-million-dollar comeback, is disintegrating in real time. We can confirm that the Park Hyatt Sydney has officially cancelled the VIP reservation for the Sussex party scheduled for late April. The hotel cited insurmountable security risks following the surge of the Not Our King, Not His Brother protest movement. When the billionaire sponsors who were supposed to fund this tour saw the movie snuggle headlines, the checks stopped being signed. The Sussex brand is no longer a luxury asset. It is a liability that high-end hotels and corporate partners are fleeing. Behind the closed doors of the $19 million Montecito mansion, the tension has reportedly turned physical, not between the couple, but against the property itself. A former household staffer, who requested anonymity for fear of legal retaliation, described a scene of total chaos in the primary living suite. When the BBC broadcast a special report detailing the H-bomb leaks, Meghan Markle reportedly launched a $30,000 Hermes Birkin bag directly at the 85-inch television screen. The staffer recalled Meghan Markle shouting at Prince Harry, and I quote, "You didn't just lie to the court. You made me look like a fool in front of the entire world. This was supposed to be my year." The reality is setting in. The Sussexes are facing a pincer movement, a $30 million debt on one side and a potential criminal perjury investigation on the other. But the most dangerous element isn't the money or the courts. It is the silence currently radiating from the palace in London, and the growing distance Meghan Markle is putting between herself and her husband's legal troubles. As the sun sets over California today, the question isn't whether the brand can be saved. The question is, who will be left standing when the final gavel falls? The silver briefcase seen leaving the estate earlier today wasn't filled with cash. It was filled with documents that could change the line of succession forever. The sequence of self-inflicted wounds that has led to this April 5th collapse was not an accident. It was a forensic trail of hubris, meticulously documented over 14 years. To understand why Meghan Markle is currently scrubbing her digital empire, we must look at the timeline of a strategic collapse. The digital ink was barely dry on Prince Harry's public identity when he began planting the seeds of his own destruction. Between late 2011 and mid-2012, Prince Harry was operating in a reality he thought he could control. Inside the archives of the Daily Mail's legal defense lies the time bomb. It is a thread of Facebook messages where the Duke of Sussex, using his private profile, initiated contact with Charlotte Griffiths. He didn't just talk to her, he cultivated a relationship. He called her Sugar. He referenced racing her in his blue Golf GTI. He wrote the words that are now being analyzed by every divorce attorney in California: "Miss our movie snuggles." At the time, Prince Harry believed these were private flirtations. He didn't realize he was handing a loaded weapon to the very media machine he would later attempt to dismantle. Flash forward to January 2024, this was the breaking point. Standing under the weight of a sworn oath in the London High Court, Prince Harry made a definitive choice. He testified that he had no personal relationships with journalists. He claimed he did not know Charlotte Griffiths beyond a single fleeting encounter at a party. By denying the existence of those messages, Prince Harry didn't just commit to a narrative, he activated the mechanism of perjury under the Perjury Act of 1911. A false statement under oath is a criminal offence. Prince Harry gambled that the Facebook thread would never see the light of day. He was wrong. By December 2025, the financial walls of the Montecito estate began to close in. The Sussexes' primary income streams were drying up, and the legal bills were mounting into the millions. In a desperate move to stabilise their cash flow, the couple signed a multi-million-dollar contract for a royalish tour of Australia. The goal was simple: monetize the royal brand in a Commonwealth nation to fund their legal battles in London. It was a survival strategy built on the assumption that their public credibility was still intact. That assumption was incinerated on March 28, 2026. In a move that shocked the legal world, the High Court released the full, unredacted Facebook thread from 2011. The evidence was undeniable. It wasn't just one message. It was a month-long history of intimacy and shared secrets. The H-bomb had finally detonated. The consequences were immediate. Beyond the legal risk of a perjury investigation, the release exposed a level of personal betrayal that Meghan Markle could not ignore. The intimate nickname H, which she had marketed as a symbol of their unique bond, was now public property, proven to have been used by Prince Harry with a tabloid reporter years before they met. By April 2, 2026, the Australian tour was in ruins. The Republic movement in Sydney and Melbourne gathered over 500,000 signatures in just 4 days, demanding the government revoke the Sussexes' security funding. The public sentiment was clear: Australia would not pay to host a couple whose narrative was built on a proven falsehood. This brings us to today, April 5, 2026. Inside the Montecito office, the atmosphere is clinical. Meghan Markle has reportedly issued a final ultimatum. Prince Harry has been told to pay the $30 million legal debt from his private inheritance or face a formal separation of assets. Meghan Markle is no longer playing the role of the supportive wife. She is executing a calculated business maneuver to protect her remaining brand equity. Prince Harry is no longer a partner. He is a liability. As the sun sets over the Pacific, the world is waiting for the one document that hasn't been leaked yet: the divorce filing. The $30 million figure isn't a random estimate. It is the result of a specific legal mechanism designed to punish those who abuse the judicial system. Inside the High Court of Justice, this is known as the costs order death spiral. And as of April 5, 2026, the trigger has been pulled. To understand why Prince Harry's financial world is collapsing, we have to look at step 1, the transition from standard costs to indemnity costs. Normally, the loser of a civil case pays a portion of the winner's legal fees. But when a judge determines that a claimant has acted in bad faith, used false evidence, or committed what the court suspects is perjury, they activate the indemnity clause. Because the 2011 Facebook thread proved that Prince Harry's 2024 testimony was a fabrication, the judge has ordered him to pay nearly 100% of Associated Newspapers' legal expenses. This leads directly to step 2, the bill. The Daily Mail and Mail on Sunday have utilised elite, Tier 1 legal counsel for over 4 years of litigation. Every hour of research, every expert witness, and every courtroom minute has been logged. Sources close to the defence confirm that the submitted invoice for these accumulated fees is estimated between $15 million and $20 million. This is a debt that cannot be negotiated. It is a court-mandated liability that has now been served to the Duke of Sussex's legal team with a finality that has sent shockwaves through Montecito. But the real danger for the Sussex brand lies in step 3, the freeze. Under British law, once a costs order of this magnitude is issued, a 14-day countdown begins. If the total amount is not transferred into the court's escrow account within those 336 hours, the judge has the authority to issue an international asset freeze. This is not restricted to the United Kingdom. Because of reciprocal legal agreements between the UK and the United States, this order can reach directly into Prince Harry's American bank accounts. Think about the implications for their remaining revenue streams. The residual royalties from the Penguin Random Housebook deals and the final installments from the Netflix contract are now in the crosshairs. If the court freezes Prince Harry's global assets, Those payments will be diverted into a legal vacuum until the £20 million debt is satisfied. This is the exact moment where the partnership between Prince Harry and Meghan Markle has fundamentally fractured. Meghan Markle is, first and foremost, an entrepreneur. Her entire business model for American Riviera Orchard relies on liquid capital and the ability to move funds freely for production and marketing. If Prince Harry's name is attached to their joint accounts, those funds are now a target for the High Court. The consequence is a clinical legal amputation. To protect her own wealth and the future of her children's inheritance, Meghan Markle has been advised that she must sever the financial tie. This morning's digital scrubbing was just the outward sign of a much deeper internal procedure. By initiating a brand decoupling, Meghan Markle is positioning herself as an independent entity, insulated from the indemnity costs that are about to drain Prince Harry's personal fortune. The mechanism is irreversible. Once the 14-day clock expires, the freeze becomes a permanent stain on Prince Harry's credit and his standing with the Internal Revenue Service. Meghan Markle reportedly told her financial advisors at 3 a.m. today that she cannot be the collateral damage for a lie she didn't tell. Prince Harry is now standing alone on a sinking ship, and the lifeboat Meghan Markle just launched only has room for one. The question remains: what happens on the 15th day, when the world finds out exactly how much, or how little, is left in the Duke's private coffers? The crisis surrounding Prince Harry has officially shifted from a tabloid scandal into a high-level diplomatic confrontation. As of 8 a.m. this morning, April 5, 2026, the legal walls are no longer just closing in on the Montecito estate, they are crossing international borders. We have obtained confirmation regarding the existence of Immigration File 55A, a classified review currently being conducted by the United States Department of Homeland Security. This file is not a routine check. It is a targeted investigation into the Duke of Sussex's residency status. The mechanism behind File 55A is grounded in a specific clause regarding material misrepresentation. In the eyes of United States immigration law, providing false testimony under oath in a foreign court is a significant red flag. Because the London High Court has verified that Prince Harry's 2024 statements directly contradicted his 2011 digital history, the Department of Homeland Security is now questioning the good moral character requirement of his visa. If Prince Harry is found to have lied to a judge in the United Kingdom, it creates a precedent that could justify the revocation of his right to reside in California. The escalation does not stop at the Atlantic. 5,000 miles away, the Australian Border Force has entered the arena. The planned April tour, once viewed as a diplomatic soft power move, is now being treated as a potential security threat. Internal memos indicate that authorities are seriously considering revoking Prince Harry's diplomatic visa waiver, citing public order risks. The 500,000 signatures gathered by the Republic movement have transformed Prince Harry and Meghan Markle from royal visitors into catalysts for civil unrest. If enforced, Prince Harry could face the ultimate humiliation of being denied entry at Sydney Airport, effectively ending the Sussexes' international influence. But perhaps the most immediate threat comes from London. The High Court is preparing a mandate that goes beyond financial penalties, contempt of court. The presiding judge has the authority to issue a civil arrest warrant if Prince Harry refuses to return and explain discrepancies in his testimony. If issued, Prince Harry could become effectively exiled, unable to return to the UK, unwelcome in Australia, and under investigation in the United States. Meghan Markle's legal team is fully aware of the gravity of this situation. Sources indicate her lawyers are reviewing her and her children's legal standing to ensure her residency is not tied to Prince Harry's legal exposure. The brand decoupling is no longer about media optics. It is about avoiding a full-scale diplomatic crisis. As the clock ticks toward the 14-day deadline, the question is no longer whether Prince Harry will lose his lawsuit. The question is whether he is about to lose his freedom of movement entirely. The silver briefcase seen leaving the estate earlier today may hold the only documents capable of preventing total international shutdown. But one final twist has emerged. At 4 a.m. this morning, CCTV footage from a private terminal at Santa Barbara Airport shows Meghan Markle boarding a private Gulfstream jet, without Prince Harry. She was accompanied by two high-profile divorce attorneys specializing in offshore asset protection. The destination was not Sydney. It was not London. It was a jurisdiction with no formal asset extradition treaty with the United Kingdom. Prince Harry may believe he is fighting a legal war in London, but he may already have been left behind. Meghan Markle was carrying a reinforced silver briefcase, the same one reportedly removed from the estate's primary vault just hours earlier. What is inside that briefcase? And where exactly is that plane landing? We are tracing the tail number as we speak. If you want to be the first to see the flight path and the contents of that silver file, act now. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and stay tuned. The endgame has begun. Police car's revolving light fire.